Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 22 of my Ascend Goku Jedi campaign where I am playing as Clan Hojo. And in the last episode I did make quite a bit of progress pushing through central Japan. I did take Ki and Yamato and Yamashiro and Wakasa. I think had been taken the previous episode. But I was able to push away quite a bit of Mori resistance, and in front of me, at least in this area, there isn't too much. There is some decent bit of forces here in Kawachi, and I think because my daimyo's army is completely healthy, I will send him into Kawachi right away, just to start working on these defenses here. It probably won't be taken in one turn, but I can get the job started here. There's going to be one turn left before this castle in Ki falls, and then I will be able to move my... I was going to use my fourth eldest son, but he ended up not getting the call here in Ki. So my fourth eldest son is here in Isa, and I can get an army ready for him so that he can start getting involved here. But I do think that I can get my second eldest son, Ujimasa, going. His army is looking pretty good, so I think I can send him right into Tamba. And I probably could just like send everyone else... Like I can send this... I mean, this isn't really a good composition that I like to use for offensive battles. It's just like a bunch of archers and a few warrior monks. This is my army that was holding on Kaga for a long time. Jimbo Nataka, yes. I'm going to send him into Tajima. I don't expect this army to actually do any fighting, but they can just kind of push away this army here until I can get another Hojo composition ready. But yeah, I should take at least these two provinces. I probably won't be able to take Kawachi. But I'm getting closer to being able to relieve the pressure on Shikoku, which has been pretty... it's been a lot. There's been a lot of armies surrounding Shikoku for a long time. Although there has not been any attacks in a minute or so. I mean, in a few years. There's a lot of forces belonging to the Mori clan that have surrounded me. And... yeah, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind it if they attacked me, because I feel like I have the forces to kind of really do a lot of damage to them. But in any case, I should be able to relieve some of this pressure off of my forces in Shikoku pretty soon here. So it is spring, and I'm not going to be focusing too much on buildings right now. Although, actually, I say that. Let's see, I can get a port going here in Wakasa, and... I need a large castle in Yamashiro before I can start building a church, so let's do that. Yamato building a regular castle. Yep. Iga building a tier 1 castle as well. And what about... yeah, Ki, I can't build anything yet. That is fine. Alright. So that's going to be as far as buildings go. And I think... how's my troop queues looking? I probably should bring up some soldiers. That is now all taken care of, so let's move on to the next turn. A church has been finished here in Echigo, and a legendary palace for that +3 morale for my soldiers that are being trained in Sado. Yeah, Mori's still got a lot of soldiers left. Alright, Kawachi's first. They don't outnumber me by too much here, so I wonder if I will have... I mean, I only have 4 archers, and I don't think that's going to be enough to... kill enough soldiers for me to cross the river, but I can at least do quite a bit of damage to them, so let's see what I can do. They actually do not have too many archers in this army, just looks like two and a half units of archers. Yeah, nothing too bad. I'm sending my gold-plated Naginata in, so they should take very little damage from archers, although these Yarikav could actually do a little bit of damage to me, so let's try to get back as fast as I can. And I can send some spears up as well to kind of support this. And yeah, Yarkav coming right into my Naginata, so they will take a hail of arrow fire from my archers. But these are all soft targets for sure. You know, Yarikav, what do we have in the back? Some Nodachi Samurai, some Ashigaru. You know, there's some Naginata. The general is in a Naginata unit, but that's about it. And now that my spears are in here fighting against these Yarikav, they should be able to cut them down, and my archers are going to continue shooting into the rear of this formation. I'm surprised they're still fighting. It actually says that they're winning. There they go. Now it says that the Cav is losing because they have my spears in here, and they were able to push back these Yari Cav. So now I can send my Naginata in for a round 2 here. Now that, let's see, what else do they have left? Some Cav Archers, Yari Cav, okay. So let's see if we can try and draw some infantry in this time. Now they're sending their Nodachi Samurai and their general in. So, actually, I mean, even though I know this general is going to be harder to kill, I wouldn't mind getting him off the field. I believe he's only a 1-star general, so nothing too crazy here. And yeah, he will take a lot of shots, obviously. But you know what? I got to get rid of him eventually. So, yeah, look at that. He's just tanking shots. I mean, my Naginata haven't taken much damage themselves, but yeah, they're down to 43 men. And I feel like this Naginata general's lost just like a handful of men since I've started shooting at him here. Feels like a waste, but, you know, gotta get rid of him somehow. At this point in the battle, I only have one more archer unit that has any more volleys left, so I will be able to pick off just a few more soldiers. Hopefully we can get some of these Nodachi Samurai here. But, you know what? The ratio is heavily in my favor. They've just been shooting at my heavily armored Naginata this entire time, and I've been able to pick off quite a few of their nice squishy targets, although these Nodachi Samurai are coming in pretty hard here. My guys still have ammo, right? Yeah, shoot at their Nodachi Samurai. Try to take care of these 12 guys, and that would be pretty sweet. Then after that, you know, I guess I'll just have to work on the rest of this army in the next turn. I was able to kill 222, and I lost only 44, so that's not bad. I will take it. And I will go right back in the next turn for round 2 there. So, as I predicted, the Mori clan was not going to try to hold Tajima. So that is now mine, and yeah, they also retreated from Tamba as well. Alright, well, nice, and yes, Key is now mine as well. Looking good, nice. This is what progress looks like. Feels good. Let's see, Key, let's immediately start building a Portuguese trading post, then move on to a large castle. And yeah, we're still working on the castle there, and we're still working on a large castle there. Alright, how long before these castles fall in Tamba? It's going to take 2 turns, and then 2 turns before this castle in Tajima falls as well. That is just fine. And, I think... So these armies aren't really threatened at all. There's nothing here in Inaba, and there's barely anything here in Harima. Basically, the only force that's bordering me in this area that's any size at all is this force here in Kawachi. So they're pretty much the only ones I have to really focus on, and that's fine with me. It is summertime, so I should be able to go into Kawachi and hopefully get some good weather, come in and shoot some more arrows at them, and, you know, maybe I'll be able to take them out in the next turn. We will see. Actually, what I could do here is send in my 4th eldest son for his first piece of action here in Kawachi. It's not going to be an easy one. I don't know if he will be able to get it done here. This might require a 3rd take here in Kawachi, but we will see. There's a lot of guys here to shoot, and weather permitting, he might be able to get it done, but you know what? There's nothing else to do this turn, so let's end it. Castle has been finished here in Yamato and Iga, and then a famous horse dojo has been finished in Sagami for that +1 honor for my Yari Cav that are being trained there. Looks like the Mori clan is bringing more of a presence into their Honshu territories, and yeah, here we go. I do outnumber them by a little bit here in Kawachi, but it's mostly going to be about that river and that bridge. So let's see if I can shoot them down, and if it's looking good, then maybe I can even cross the river, but we will see. They do have a bit more firepower on the field this time. Looks like they have around 3.5 units of archers. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt more than it did last time. Also a unit of Cav archers as well, so let's try to get back here because they're charging me with their Yari Cav. They have quite a bit of Yari Cav in this province. Interesting. So let's send my Yari Samurai forward, and you guys can chill out and, you know, shoot your arrows. That'd be great. Yari Cav coming right in, and yeah, they're going to force back my Naginata infantry because they do not have a bonus versus Cav, ironically enough. But my Yari Cav do, so they can come in here and try to clean up this unit of Yari Cav. And I wonder how many other units of Yari Cav are going to be in this province after this one, because I feel like I've killed like a few of them now. Yeah, there's a few really weak units here in the back. Other than that, though, I mean, look, we're looking at, yeah, like one healthy unit of Yari Samurai, so that's going to be their heaviest armor they're going to deal with, is that Yari Samurai unit. So nothing too crazy. Other than that, just a lot of light armor. Nodachi Samurai, Yari Ashigaru. Yes. Alright, get back. I don't not need my Yari Samurai getting shot at. And I can have my Naginata come back, take your place, and get ready for round 2 here. I've been able to take out quite a bit of the infantry at this point. They are losing lots of Ashigaru, but there's still a pretty healthy unit of Yari Samurai here. And at this point, they're kind of the main thing standing between me and feeling like I'm ready to charge over this bridge. Yeah, I feel like as soon as I can get rid of those Yari Samurai, I can send my infantry over and create a beachhead that will allow me to bring my cav over. Because my cav, of course, is my strong point of this army. If I can bring them over on this side of the river unimpeded, then they can, of course, run down all of these archers. But I feel like I need to get maybe one more run in to try to take out these Yari Samurai. Now, I really don't have many volleys left with my regular archers, but I do still have my general, who is in a cav archer unit, because I did bring over my son and not my daimyo, so that's a benefit for sure. But I'm going to go for it. There's about, I would say, 30 men left in that unit of Yari Samurai that they have. But I'm going to hope that I can kind of beat that. Yeah, that's their strongest unit right there. So I'm going to try to, you know, brace against them. There's, of course, these Yari Cav that are being really annoying and they're trying to stop me right here. But if we can kind of get them out of the way, if we can kind of create a beachhead here for the rest of my army to come in, that would be great. So I got spears. My spears should be able to fight off these Yari Cav. Let's see, my Naginata should be able to brunt the attack of these Nodachi Samurai. And you know what? I think I should go for it and just bring my Naginata Cav right in and try to push back the army here, or the enemy here. They still, of course, have quite a few archers, but I would have to think that their archers should be low on ammo. I would hope so, at least. And I can also bring my Yari Cav over as well, because as soon as I break through, I want to be able to chase down all of these archers. So let's get my Yari Cav going. There we go. It looks like the archers are going to be pulling back. And they do have reinforcements coming on, it looks like. Yeah, so I do want to break this as soon as I can. There's not much here, but they're really hanging on, aren't they? Yari Samurai says, okay, so they're running away. Thank God. And there we go. That's the break that we needed. So at this point, let's try to bring Naginata out, and then Spearman out, and then Cav. Run down all of these archers here. And just leave my archers on this side of the bridge just for now, just because there's going to be this huge traffic jam. But if we can get some cav out to chase down, there we go. Now we're getting their general, and if we can bring some more cav out as well, that's going to be great. Try to get some more of these archers down. We got some more cav archers in the back, and what do we got for reinforcements coming in? Some Naginata infantry, some Yari Samurai. So we definitely don't have an unlimited amount of time here. We got to kind of, what we got on this side? Yari Ashigaru. Yeah, let's try to use this time to get as many of these archers off as possible. And I can continue to get my cav set up as well. Now my Naginata cav are doing tons of damage to their Naginata infantry. Yeah, they are losing badly here. And at this point, it is tempting to back off. I think I should back off, right? I should back off. Because they have spears on a hill here. Archers with no ammunition. But I also do want to pressure these Yari Cav. If I can push these Yari Cav like back towards... Where am I... There's just a big old traffic... Did they get stuck? Did everyone just get stuck here? Oh my god. Okay, well, Yari Cav, I could definitely be using you on this side. If you want to make it back over, that'd be great. And, alright, at this point, it's time to run away. I want you guys to run away, please. And maybe I should bring my infantry over as well to support this fight, because, yeah, I don't know if my cav are going to get away from this. So let's kind of rush my spears and my Naginata infantry over to try to support on this side. Yeah, it looks like my guy's going to get caught. Come on, guys. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, now they're running away. Okay. Well, I tried to get you to run away before you guys took all that damage. That sucks. I lost a pretty strong unit of Naginata Cav there. But there's still a pretty good chance I should be able to win here, because I don't know if they have many more reinforcements other than what they've brought on. And I still have quite the traffic jam here, god. Oh boy. Hey, and that's gonna do it. That's the first battle won by my fourth eldest son there. I killed 494 and I killed and I lost 167. So kind of bloody, but you know, overall went pretty well, I'd say. So Kawachi's now mine, and that did not take that many fights. Honestly, that wasn't that bad. Kawachi's a really good province, very very rich. Now my clan is the most advanced. I would hope so. I would hope so. And one more turn before the castles in Tamba and Tajima fall to me. All right, looking good. Let's start building a castle right away here in Kawachi. Nice that they didn't already build one, so I don't even have to siege anyone out here. So let's just bring a bunch of forces over to Kawachi to help defend here. And this is going to be a grind. Going into Awaji is just going to be holy moly. Luckily, it's not... I don't think it's like a really defensible province regarding like the geography of it, so I don't think they're going to have too much of an advantage in that way, but I can't quite remember. Actually, wait, now that I think of... No, actually, now that I think of it, I think there is kind of a big cliff face. Yeah, I think there is. Okay, well I guess we'll just find out when we get in there. And as far as soldiers, they're looking at just a 1-star general, 1 unit of Nodachi Samurai, no upgrades, and then they do have some like Yari Samurai with gold-plated armor and triple attack upgrades. Some Naginata infantry, but only bronze armor. Cav archers, regular archers, archers with gold-plated armor. Here we have heavy cav with silver armor, and then heavy cav with gold-plated armor. So those are a couple tanky units for sure. But other than that, like there's just, you know, Yari cav and cav archers. But there's the 2 units of heavy cav for sure. That's going to be kind of scary. Nothing too advanced here. Just a lot of numbers though, for sure. There's a lot of numbers. So I'm going to have to make sure I'm pretty well prepared before I go in here. I need at least 2 stacks just to think about attacking here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Maybe I can go in there with my daimyo and then my 4th eldest, Uji Kuni. They can go in there together and fight an Awaji and yeah, see if I can at least kill a stack, you know, then work on the other 2 stacks after that. As far as up here, though, I would say there's not a lot of resistance, and we should be able to push all the way to Baizen and potentially take Baizen. Just because, you know, they are kind of putting pressure on me here in Tanuki. And once I free up forces in Shikoku, they can start pushing back as well. And they can get involved in these counterattacks against these forces here in Awaji or even Baizen. Iyo is going to have to hold against Bungo for a while. It's mostly going to be about relieving the pressure here on this side. So it is autumn, so let's pump these taxes up. Everything's still looking good with punitive taxes. That's looking good. And I'm just going to get some troops moved up and we'll be ready to go to end this turn. Now that I'm all set, and actually, you know, what I'm thinking is, since this is going to be too congested, really, for all of these forces, like, I don't need all of this, going down this narrow part of, southern Honshu. So what I can do is transfer some forces from this region to Shikoku to help push out from there. What I'm thinking is I can send my heir, my eldest son, who's here in Yamato, and he is pretty much all set. I think he just is waiting on a unit of spearmen. I think that's all he needs. Yeah, then his army is ready to go, and I can send him right on over to perhaps Sanuki, and then I can just push out from Sanuki and take Baizen from there. That seems like a good idea. And I guess I could just send some reinforcements with him. Why not? Send some of these guys over. You and you. You go and you go. Yeah, I like the looks of that. And then this whole little group can kind of come over to Sanuki and push out into Bison from there. I'm going to use, I think, just one turn to kind of get my armies ready here in Kawachi, and then I can push out and try to take Kawachi from there. Probably not going to happen in one battle, but at least I can get one big battle in before this episode ends. Let's end this turn, making 26,000, not bad. Famous swordsmith is finished here in Hitachi. You know, just in case I want my Naginata to start killing guys, they're going to have some upgraded weapons now. Legendary Spear Dojo finished in Sato for that +2 honor for my spearmen that are going to be trained there. Pretty sweet stuff. That's along with their gold-plated armor as well. And yeah, now these castles have fallen to my soldiers here in Tajima and Tamba. And average harvest making 26,000, not bad. Alright, so let's rebuild these castles right away. And Tamba and Tenjiba. Still working on a port here, right? Still working on castle. Oh yeah, and I forgot I should start building large castles in Iga and Yamato right away, so I can get those churches going eventually. And yeah, working on a Portuguese trading post here in Ki, and still working on that castle here in Kawachi. All right, looking all good. Sweet. All right, so let's start off with where is. All right, so that's a good army. Put it here in Tanuki. And just bring over these reinforcements. Why not? Let's see. I have room for... you guys are all damaged. And damaged. So this is what I like to do. Like, this is how I organize my armies kind of off camera. Is... After each battle, I take a look at my army, and then I merge together the units to form healthy units, and then whatever's left over, I kind of take it out of the army, and I drop it back a province, because I usually have a trailing army, kind of like this here, and this here as well, and I kind of keep them in my back provinces, so that they can kind of all meet up, and then merge their damage forces together, and then I can send those healthy units back into the field. It's just the way that I like to do it. The way that I could do it is send units back to the provinces that they were trained in so that they can get retrained with all of the buffs of the whatever technology has been built up since they were trained up in the first place, so that I have a bunch of these just beefy, awesome units with plus, whatever morale and plus awesome armor and all that stuff. That totally is an option for anyone that is willing to put the extra steps into it. Go for it. Like, do that. I do this just because it's just an easier way to do it, quite frankly, and I don't think that the time put in, it's tough. I mean, obviously I do lose battles. Like, I lose battles all the time. And, how many of those would I win because I had fully upgraded armies instead of, kind of like half and half armies? Well, a few more for sure. I would. For any, instance where, I'm kind of yelling at the screen, like, how is my unit losing a battle that I feel like they should be winning? Well, maybe an upgrade would help, And that is totally something I'm missing out on by not going through these extra steps. But I feel like with games like this, especially, it's an older game, it does kind of take a bit of work to get through it. Obviously, I'm having fun, but some of this counts as work. Some of it does feel like work when it comes to just kind of, going through and checking the queues and seeing what I can afford and combining the armies and building my compositions, because the compositions are important to me. That's something that I don't fudge around with. I want a composition that I've been trained with in custom battles, that I know how to use, and that I know that works. So that part is important, and I think that's my line. My line is making sure that my compositions make sense and that they're, fairly standard. After that, though, as far as, making sure every single unit that I have is trained to its max standard, that's a lot of work. That's my limit for me personally. But I'm sure there's many of you and many players that played this game in the past. That's really put that work in. And to you, I just have to bow down because that's a commitment for me. I have to find a middle ground, and I think this is the middle ground between putting that work in, that necessary work, but also kind of fudging it a little bit. There's a little bit of fudging going on, but I still feel like it's a pretty good system. So, like in this case, I was able to merge a few units and bring them back out. So I got Naginata Cav, Yari Samurai, and Naginata Infantry. Those guys are all set. They're ready to go. I can just kind of bring them into where did I brought these guys to here, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's bring these guys up to Sanuki and bring my reinforcements as well. Why not? And have all my injured units in one province like that. And my daimyo's army is ready to go. I think my fourth eldest heir, Ujikuni, needs a few more units. I'm looking at, let's see, a Yari Samurai. So let's kind of dig out a Yari Samurai. And then 2 Naginata Cav. 1, 2. Triple upgrades on each of those. Pretty nice stuff. And 2 Naginata Infantry as well. 1, 2. Again, gold-plated soldiers with a single attack upgrade. Pretty good stuff. Overall, not bad, So what I'm going to do... Actually, I kind of like my heir's army better than my daimyo's army. That's fine, though. I'm going to send them in. I'm going to go into Awaji with both of these armies here. And see what kind of damage I can do. They do have the 2 beefy units of heavy cav. Other than that, I hope that that's not going to be enough to break the lines, or break my lines, but we will see. I have been surprised before. So now, so this is my Ujimasa is my second eldest. I can send him into Harima. Again, I don't really expect a fight there, but I can just kind of start taking back territory. And I'm going to stage in Sanuki so I can attack Bison in the next turn. Bring back taxes to very low. And let me take a look around and see what kind of buildings I want to build. Hitachi. I feel like Hitachi is like really far up there. I don't know if there's anything else that legendary swordsmith. I can get +3 attack from my Naginata infantry here in Hitachi. And what about Sada? What about my archers and spearmen that are being trained there? Swordsmith, it's probably time. Time for a swordsmith here in Sado. Shinano, they're still working on is this a legendary armory? Yes, it is. So is there anything else I want after that? Citadel, I suppose. And then Sagami for my Yarikav that are being trained here. What do I want? Swordsmith or Golden Palace? Golden Palace. I always want morale. Morale for the Yarikav. What about my archers and Totomi? What do I want here? Swordsmith? Yeah, why not? Why not get a swordsmith? Anything else? I am training spears in Tosa, so I may as well take a look over here. I'm working on... Oh yeah, I had to rebuild that Portuguese trading post. Oh yeah, alright. Well, this Citadel is going to be finished in this turn, and then I can start working on that Portuguese trading post right after that. So that'll be good there. And let me just take a quick peek. Probably get some more soldiers moved up to the front lines, and I can make sure that my queues are full as well. And that's that. So I did move up some soldiers up to EO so I can kind of get my armies ready here, because, I may as well at this point. And I just wanted to show you a little bit about what I'm cutting out of the videos, actually, showing my process, just in case you are curious about what I'm doing behind the scenes here. It's nothing, you're not missing anything like super fun. It's just, me being really diligent about making sure that I have the right forces in the right provinces, making sure that my units are merged up and healthy for the most part. And other than that, I only really focus on putting building orders in during the winter when I have a new treasury. A lot of buildings do take like 4-ish turns, so I feel like, even if I do miss out on a turn, that's okay at this point in the campaign. Obviously, in the beginning of the campaign, it's really important to, not miss any turns and to make sure that you're always building something and training something. Basically, it's really important to be making sure that you're spending all of the money that you have all of the time. Once you're at like the mid to late campaign, I would say it's fine to kind of just focus on, checking every winter. Why not? Look around at what you need every winter, and that's it. So I don't check every single season for buildings to build. And then I am lucky to, have a good economy so that I can just put the unit build queues in for the provinces that I'm training at, and that just go automatically from there. So that's that. I just wanted to show you a little bit about my process and how I kind of run this ship. So without further ado, let's go in here and let's just watch me lose spectacularly here in Awaji. How about it? Alright, Citadel's been finished here in Tosa. Castle is finished in Kawachi. Large Castle is finished in Yamashiro. And a Legendary Palace is finished in Mino. And a Legendary Armory for that +3 attack is finished in Shinano. Oof, man, those are going to be some spicy Naginata Cav. They are going to be deadly for sure. The Daimyo is moving away from Awaji, and he's moved to Inaba. That's kind of funny. Or, I don't know, it's confusing. It says he's still there, but I'm pretty sure he moved up to Inaba. So I am outnumbered by quite a bit here in Awaji, but let's see if I can take a stack off them. Here we are, fighting in the snow, fighting in the wintertime, fighting in Awaji. So yeah, there is this big terrain feature that I remembered correctly. A couple of them actually, a couple cliff faces here. So the way that I fight Awaji is coming over here, and there's more of a gradual slope on this side. I still will have to fight uphill, but it's better than getting caught in this tight, narrow little choke. And it's also steeper up here as well. And I also don't really think that's a viable option either, going all the way over there. That seems a little bit too narrow for my liking. So I like to keep my army together and go up the right side. Let's begin the battle. And let's get formed up first, just because visibility is low, and I want to make sure that my army is in the fighting formation that I choose before the enemy jumps me, because they actually might be aggressive here. They have a sizable army, and yeah, they already I see Cav. These units are probably just scouting out. Yeah, Cav archers scouting around. But I do want to make sure that my army is all ready to go by the time we not join forces, but meet forces here. Yeah, Cav coming in hot and heavy. 3 units of Cav archers. So, do I have... Yeah, that's fine. I can counter that, and my army will eventually get in position. But yeah, these Cav archers, man, oh man, they are just charging right in. What do we got? More Cav in the back. Yari Cav. Okay, Yari Cav I'm not too worried about. And let's see, I got archers shooting at their Cav archers, and I have Yari Cav of my own that maybe should just charge right now. Maybe that's the play. Yari Cav, go charge those Cav archers, try to get rid of them. And we'll see, we actually might corner some of them here. What else do we got? Yari Cav archers, Yari Cav, and then... Okay, it looks like I am fighting their daimyo, actually. Okay, cool. Well, let's keep pushing and try to get on this ground up here. And then, yeah, let's push up here as well. On this right side, bring up my right flank. And then let's make sure that my reserves are in position as well. Because it looks like this battle is going to commence pretty shortly here. I am getting harassed on my left flank, so I might send out a unit of Yari Cav to go chase those guys off. But for now, I'm more concerned about continuing to get my guys in position, because I really don't want to get caught out here. And this is kind of a big old mess. I don't like that. I want to make sure that I have my Naginata infantry in front here, because I don't like my Naginata Cav in front. They're going to be taking shots and potentially charges from this Yari Cav. Ooh, I don't like that at all. So Yari Cav, come in here and take a charge. Naginata, come in here as well. And there, now that we have Naginata and Yari Cav in here, now we can turn my Naginata Cav around and we can scare off these Yari Cav. But yeah, that was a very bold attack of them. And, you know, I mean, it's a good attack, though, because, like, they saw the advantage. They have a bonus versus my Naginata Cav. Even though my Naginata Cav should win in a straight-up brawl, they know that they can trade upwards against me, so they come forward, and they do a bit of damage to me, but I was able to drive them off. And I have a kind of a heightened position here with my right flank. Let's keep pushing forward with my center. Ooh, man, we got Cav archers charging my archers. Ooh, what a cheeky move. My god. Okay. Send Yari Cav down here to fend off those Cav archers. And this is already a pretty spicy battle. So my left flank is a little bit out of position. Ooh, they got heavy Cav down there. Oh, crap. I'm a little bit out of position. All right. Let's see. I need to get my spears there, and then I need to get... Oh, damn. Okay, so I need my Naginata Cav to, like, come over there as soon as possible. And then what about on this side? Yari Cav? Ooh, they just kind of charged out of nowhere, didn't they? Let's bring down my right flank, because they need to, like, get involved here. And then, ooh, oh my god, they have Naginata Cav? Where'd they come from? Oh, they're going right for my daimyo, too. Holy moly. Okay, so I need my Naginata Cav to come in here and charge into the flank of their heavy Cav on this side. Let's see, Naginata infantry, they're kind of like in no man's land right now. Fight these Ashigaru, I guess. And yeah, my daimyo's fighting off Naginata Cav. But then I have my Naginata Cav in here as well, along with my infantry fighting against this unit of Naginata Cav. So let's get, alright, spears need to like come down here. My Yari Cav can go after their archers here. And then, yeah, bring in more spears. Man, they have tons of Cav here, my god. Alright, are we going to be able to beat this unit of Naginata Cav that's like... Alright, the enemy general's slain. Okay, this is him. This is him. The enemy general right here is running away. So my daimyo was able to beat him back. Wow, okay, sweet. I'm actually surprised that I was able to kind of like do okay here, because that was a little bit crazy. Alright, sweet. That was a good initial engagement. I mean, I think I got lucky somehow. I don't know. I did okay. I did okay. But man, that was kind of crazy. Let's run down as many of these guys as possible. Yari Cav, go, go, go. Go, 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 guys. And let's see. Yeah, Yari Cav, you keep chasing down, guys. And Naginata Cav, you as well. This has been a very good rundown. My goodness. Getting a lot of kills here. That feels good. I'm going to get the rest of my army set up back here. And I may as well bring back my Naginata Cav as well, just because they are not quite as fast as my Yari Cav. So they need to start hustling back a little bit before the rest of my army. And then I can bring my Yari Cav afterwards. Ooh, this is actually not very good, because of the first unit that they brought in is Yari Cav. And I'm trying to get my guys to run, but they are exhausted. So this is actually as fast as they're going to be moving right now. That's not good. They could actually get run down. If this Yari Cav unit wanted to be very aggressive, they could actually destroy, like, these two units at least. If not, all of these units. So, I feel like I'm getting kind of a break here. Hopefully it continues, because right now, I could lose a lot of Cav units if they wanted to be really aggressive right now. Here's a wave 2 coming in, and we got Cav archers, Cav archers, Cav archers, Cav archers, Cav archers, and that's looking like a lot of Cav archers. I'm actually fine with that. I think I have plenty of ammo, yeah, because that last initial combat didn't really give me a lot of time to shoot my arrows. My archers have quite a bit of ammo left. So, what I want to do is kind of bring my left flank kind of in a better position to where maybe they can get some shots in as well. We will see. Otherwise, we might just get like a big engagement here on my right flank, which wouldn't be the worst thing. Although, I'm not really liking the... I feel like my archers are obstructed a little bit, so I want to kind of give them a better view. So let's try to come forward here a little bit, screen out with my spears, and try to give my archers a better downhill shot at these Cav archers. Man, this is just a big old horde, isn't it? That is a huge horde. And maybe I should even be aggressive here, right? Since they do obviously out-skirmish me in this case. So that's what I should do. Let's bring over my center, and let's bring over my flank. And then let's bring my reserves over as well. And yeah, let's just start pushing them a little bit. And they want to charge my spears with their Yurikav. That's fine with me. I should be able to win this engagement. And I can keep pressuring with the rest of my force here. Just kind of put some pressure on them. I know my Yurikav are still very tired. This unit's exhausted still. So there isn't really much. We can't be super aggressive here. I mean, it's winter time. A lot of my army is heavily armored. We can do a slow push. We can definitely do a slow push on them. Try to, you know, use up some of my ammo. Surprise this unit. So there we go. And there we go. We might get a pretty good overall break here. And I don't think I want to really chase at this point. I think I want to go back to my hill and hang out here on this hill and wait for any more waves to come at me. Just because at this point, my guys are just they're too tired to chase. They really can't do anything effective here. And we will see what waves come in from the enemy. Now that a few of their cav archers have rallied and they're just kind of sitting here, I would rather do another slow push just to kind of, you know, so I don't have to just sit here and take their shots to my face. So let's do another slow push just to try to scare them off, try to, you know, push them off this battlefield. I'm kind of surprised that no other reinforcements have come on, because this province has a lot more than what I'm seeing, right? I only fought like 1.5 stacks, I feel like. So, yeah, I don't want to be too aggressive here, but I don't also want to just sit here and take shots to the face. So, let's try to get in here, push his cav archers away, and then we'll see if any more reinforcements come on afterwards. And that's going to be the time limit, just as some more reinforcements were coming on, but that's okay. I did a good chunk of damage to them. I did kill 798 of their guys, and I only lost 270, so not bad, I'd say. My daimyo even got his hands dirty a little bit there, fighting for his life against their general, and he actually was able to break their general, so good job for my daimyo. That was overall a pretty decent job. Yeah, these Naginata cav killed 130. These Yari cav killed 261. My god. Whew, man. Just bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty. And Harima as well. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they did decide to reinforce Harima. I was going to say, I thought there wasn't a lot of soldiers there. So it looks like this is going to be my second eldest going up against a 2-star general of their own. And I am outnumbered by a little bit here. So I don't actually really know what forces I'm going up against because I didn't scout ahead. I didn't think this was going to be a fight, so I'm a little bit unprepared here, but let's see what I can get done here. Well, in this case, I will be fighting in heavy snow, and I can't see a goddamn thing, so I'm going to be getting my army formed up right away, because not only can I not see anything, but I also don't know really what I'm fighting against. So, is it like just this monster force of melee soldiers coming at me? I don't know. Is it just going to be a bunch of warrior monks and Nodachi samurai screaming out of the snow and cutting me to pieces? I don't know. So I'm going to get my guys formed up right away. To top it all off, I can't quite remember the layout of Harima. I know I've fought here many a times, but I just can't quite remember this province that I can't see. So, against my better judgment, I'm just gonna kind of walk straight. Is that what I should be doing? Or no? No, you know what? I have Scout Cav. This is the point of Scout Cav. So let's send these units off into either direction to see what I can see here. Ah, here they are. Okay. So they're basically just kind of right in front of me to the right. So if I just kind of get my guys lined up on this ridge, I should be able to kind of march onto their flank a little bit, it looks like. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Actually, I didn't even really look at what forces they have. Spearmen. Okay, so I don't. Okay, maybe I could have scouted a little bit better than that. But all right, I know where they are. I know where they are. That's step one. And now I can kind of march onto their flank. I like this. I like this positioning. And I wonder if their visibility is affected as well, because I know when we fight in the fog, the AI acts kind of like stupidly because they it kind of like simulates what it would be like if the AI can't see anything. And I wonder if that's sort of the same behavior that we get in heavy snow as well, because this is low visibility for sure, you know. And if the AI could just see through it, despite, you know, the low visibility because it's computer, that would be kind of cheating. So I hope that there's going to be sort of the similar effects as if they were going to be fighting in the fog. That would be fair, I think. And here comes a very aggressive push. I don't think that they suffer from the same visibility problems as they do in the fog, because they just came right at me. Let's get my archers back, and let's get my spears forward and trying to fight these cav archers, which are coming right in here. So even though it says that their cav archers are beating my spearmen, hopefully that's a lie. And there we go. Looks like I'm winning now. I can bring my Yari cav to go help out there and help drive off these cav archers. And what do we got? Anything too scary? Oh, 2 units of warrior monks. Okay, that is scary for sure. And a unit of Nodachi samurai as well. So the reason why that's scary is because they really pushed into the unit that I have that could be shooting those warrior monks, which is my archers on my left side. And these cav archers are still fighting. Man, these units are just beast mode. All right, Yari samurai are already running away. That's interesting. And then let's try to get my left flank in position to start shooting at warrior monks here. And then let's bring my right flank like all the way around. And let's try to get them running, I think. All right, no. Guys, you don't want to chart. No. Come back here. All right, Yari Cav already running away. That sucks. That's a bummer. Yep, they just kept chasing, didn't they? Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't tell you to not run to your death. I forgot that was my job. Ooh, okay. You guys need to be in the different formation, like that. And here we go, warrior monks. Basically have not gotten shot at all, so that's not good. Let's get Naginata Cav kind of like this, and maybe we can charge right down here. Let's see, Naginata infantry facing off against their heavy cav. Oh man, they got some crazy stuff in here. So let's just charge and see if we can get a flanking attack on these warrior monks here, which are cutting into my. Okay, and then my entire army just like diverted here. That's fine. What about here? How about we get around the flank here, and then Yari cav can go into there. Yari cav there. And then where's the rest of my... What is going on here, guys? You go here. You go into wedge formation. And then get ready to charge into the rear. Alright, looks like we might have been able to beat those warrior monks. You charge in there. Archers are shooting. And then... This is a very, very pitched battle. Alright, so we beat the warrior monks. Holy crap, that's crazy. And then hopefully we can charge my spears into the rear of this formation here. Hopefully. Yikes. Yeah, we got Nodachi Samurai breaking through my formation. Oh, they are running away on this side though. Yes, nice, because my flank attack of the Naginata Cav really broke them on this side. Oh, sweet. Looks like they're running away. And their general is right here. In that Naginata Cav. Oh my god. Okay, it looks like we were able to break them. Do I have any, like... Alright, they're running away. And if I had some Yari Cav that are still alive that could push off these Cav archers, that would be great. Do I have any Yari Cav? Yari Cav. Alright, yeah, you go. Okay, it looks like they're running away. And let's just continue to put the pressure on them with whatever I have left, honestly, because at this point, I know that they do have some reinforcements. Actually, do they have any reinforcements? I know they outnumbered me by a little bit, but they might have a little bit of reinforcements, just a little bit. So let's just push them back, but let's not be too aggressive with the chase. Well, I want to, actually I do. I want to be aggressive with the chase. But they might reform. Yeah, they're already reforming. So guys, get back. Get back, guys. Get back, guys. Yeah, I wish I could be aggressive, but I need to not be, because I'm lucky to have broken that army. That was a pretty tenacious push on their end. And yeah, it looks like they do have some cav archers coming back in. Cav archers here, samurai archers, no dachi samurai. So they still have some units that are kind of milling about. And I'm sure I have plenty of ammo. Yeah, I have a decent bit of ammo. So I should be able to skirmish with them for a little bit here. At least until we can get rid of these warrior monks and these no dachi samurai. I am continuing to push away the majority of the Mori army up here. They keep trying to rally and come back. However, what's starting to worry me is that they do have this annoying unit of cav archers that doesn't seem like they're ready to run away, and they're just kind of like nipping around behind me. And I think at this point, what I should do is send my 2 units of Yari cav. They are pretty weak, but hopefully 2 units of Yari cav, maybe even bring over Naginata cav just as, you know, good measure. And then I can keep pushing forward with my infantry up the center just to make sure that these forces actually do run away for good. Ooh, yikes. Talk about some scary reinforcements. A full 60-man unit of Naginata just walked onto the field. Let's see. I do have arrows, but this is that's kind of scary for sure. Ooh, they got some ninjas in here. Holy crap. Okay. You have a full unit of 12 ninjas that snuck up right on me, so that's pretty scary as well. Well, let's see. I need to get these units like up here fighting against these. Yeah, because I got spread out. I got too spread out. Because I was like creating a web, you know? I was creating a web so that I could make sure I, you know, chase off all of the enemy. And now I just got my left flank broken by battlefield ninjas and warrior monks. Ooh, yeah, Yarcav, they're running away. My Yarcav running away. These ninjas are just going in here, hacking apart my enemy, or hacking apart my army. Let's see, I need my general shooting their warrior monks. And oh no, everyone's running away now. No, no. Oh, okay, Naginata, like you guys need to like come down here. Let's see, I just need, yeah, spears chase off their cav archers. Let's see, I have Naginata cav, they can fight off, okay, I kind of forgot about this unit. Yeah, Naginata cav has to come down here and break this unit of warrior monks. Yeah, let's all team up here and destroy this unit of warrior monks here. God, my guys are so tired though. They're so tired. My unit of Yari Samurai are chasing off the remnants of this cav archer unit, so hopefully they're going to be gone. And now I should be able to bring my spearmen back to help out against these warrior monks on this side. There we go. Now I have my Naginata cav fighting against their warrior monks, and now I have these warrior monks in a big old sandwich here. Let's cut them down. These ninjas are still here though. There's 9 ninja left, so let's cut them down as well. Yeah, they're causing me a lot of problems actually. And let's bring in archers to fight as well, because I just think that, you know, shooting at this point is going to be kind of dangerous to my own men. So let's do that. General, you can peace out. You know, I'm not peace out, but you can just kind of like chill there. And yeah, Naginata cav, if you want to fight, then please, come back here and fight. And yeah, my guys are just they're done. Whew, man, that was a scary little last second push there on my left flank. That was a good move by the enemy. So looks like we just have a few more ninjas left. So we just have to kind of cut down these battlefield ninjas, and hopefully that should be it. And that might be the battle. Yeah, there we go. So I did lose 470 men, but yeah, I killed 630. So Yeah, that's a dicey little battle there. That was interesting. Fun one, for sure. And I did take Harima. And I pillaged 950 koku. Oh my god, they had a bunch of stuff there. So yeah, I'm pretty banged up, but this is going to take 2 turns for this castle to fall, and Tajima does not have a castle, so I am building there. Yeah, their Daima's just kind of hanging out here in Anaba, so he doesn't look like he's very well supported, and there is still, of course, just tons of soldiers here in Awaji, but that was a good fight, so I think I'll be ready to go back in there for round 2, and I should be able to push into Baizen in the next turn as well, but that is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Constep, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.